after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Thompson. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll hand to Armstead. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that ball is caught by D.J. Chark for the Jags touchdown. D.J. Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21.
Makes the score Jaguars 35, Colts 21. Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Again, a run with Thompson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Laviska Shenault, the intended target.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell.
Rivers.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Campbell. A 5-yard.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Rivers looking for Campbell downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
I tell you, you know at press conferences when you sign guys like this, he's been a real difference maker so far. There's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. That one good for 33 and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Right there, 54, right there. 54.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
On the carry. Darius Leonard on the tackle. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
The ball carrier. Kenny Moore brought him down.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on.
A 30-yard attempt.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch 84. Watch 84. He's going. Quad. 26 months. 26 months. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
From the gun, Rivers. He completes this one to Mack. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Rivers now. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They run with Thompson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
For D.D. Westbrook, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
38.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Minshew quickly completing it out wide. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 45, Colts 21. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. He's got Jack Doyle, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good catch there by Jack Doyle, who went to the Pro Bowl in 2019, but now has a new quarterback in Phillip Rivers, and he wants to be the Antonio Gates that Phillip Rivers threw to with the Chargers.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. To the air again here, Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Rivers with a throw complete to Hilton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And he's got his man Hilton. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Down just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup.
Looking to run with Mack. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Rivers on fourth down. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
It's a turnover on down.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the fourth quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Anthony Walker.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And his throw here is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Jaguars on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
The 37-yard line.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his pass, incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Josh Allen picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first down, Thompson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He completes it to Westbrook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
To a blowout. The road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a home date next week